Jacob's Well, 1983. On November 23, 1983, two university students from Texas, Richard and Clark, went to dive at Jacob's Well, a seemingly shallow underwater hole that actually led to a deeper cave system with several chambers. The first two chambers were open and easy to pass through, but the third required squeezing through a tight passage to reach a 10-foot-tall room. At the far end of this chamber was a small hole, just 2 feet in diameter, leading to another deadly tunnel. 2 years earlier, 2 people had died there when a rockslide trapped them. Their instructor Don, who had removed those bodies, often warned others to avoid this part of the cave. He had once tried to block it with cement, but other divers reopened it. Don himself nearly died there when a gravel slide trapped him, rupturing his stomach from internal air expansion during a panic descent. Despite all this, Richard and Clark, who were experienced in open water but not in cave diving, decided to explore it. Richard took off his tank to squeeze through the narrow hole while Clark followed. When Richard lost his tank and began to suffocate, Clark passed him the regulator, and they shared it as they exited. However, they accidentally entered a false tunnel that didn't lead to the surface. Realizing their mistake and with oxygen almost gone, Clark managed to reach the surface after swimming 75 feet on a single breath. Richard didn't make it. When help arrived, Don was shocked to see his students had attempted the dive. Gollum's Cave, 2005. In August 2005, 5 friends explored Gollum's Cave, known for its deadly conditions. They arrived at 3 a.m., and one friend stayed outside while the other 4 went in. To enter the deeper parts of the cave, they had to crawl through narrow pools of water and pass through a submerged tunnel only 3 to 4 feet wide. On the other side of the tunnel was a pocket of air about 3 feet high. From the outside, the friend heard nothing and, growing worried, called other experienced cavers and the police. Inside, the 4 friends may have realized the air was bad, meaning it had too much carbon dioxide and not enough oxygen. This made it harder to think and hold their breath, which was critical for navigating back through the underwater tunnel. One by one, they tried to swim back but failed to find the exit before running out of breath. All 4 became trapped and drowned. Emergency teams tried pumping in fresh air and draining the water, but it was too late. Their bodies were eventually recovered, and the cave was sealed off permanently.